Good morning, everybody. I hope you are all thawing out nicely and ready for a great day. So I'd like to return to making a little bit of a shorter presentations during the last couple of weeks between the snow and the holidays and people being off from school and off from work. I took the liberty of making the classes a little longer. Let's try to get back to finding a nice nakuda, a nice point, making the point and saying goodbye. In any case, having a good, solid, healthy self-esteem is a very important part of being a good human being. We have to have that self-esteem in order to be able to do what we do and do it well and do it with confidence. However, finding the right balance between thinking too much of ourselves and thinking too little of ourselves, for some people it's a little bit difficult. So I want to share with you a very nice story that I heard many, many years ago about a chassid back in Europe who had a custom. He kept two pieces of paper in his pockets, his front pockets. On the one hand, one piece of paper, whenever he felt he got a little bit too much of an ego boost, and he was losing a little bit of perspective about where he belonged and who he was and how he fit into the picture, then he would take out from one pocket a piece of paper that says, "You came from dust and you're going back to dust." And that would keep him a little bit humble in order not to blow himself out of proportion. On the other hand, if he would ever get a little bit down and depressed, or feel that he really wasn't stepping up to the plate and taking ownership of his true talents and his capabilities, he would pull the paper out of the other pocket, and that pocket had a piece of paper which said, "Bishvili nivra ha'olam." For my sake was the world created. And that would make him feel much better, and he would be able to go ahead with his head high to be able to accomplish the things he wanted to accomplish that day. So it's a nice story, but I don't know that either any of us are going to go walking around with pieces of paper in our pockets for constant reminders. So I want to give you a little bit of my take on it also. First of all, a person can walk around, especially in today's society, thinking that I'm a little speck in a nothing in a big universe with, what space could I possibly take up? What effect could I possibly have? What connection to truth can I possibly have? I'm so far on one hand from really connecting the way I want to connect. And I'm so overwhelmed by this or that or details and so forth and so on, and responsibilities. So a person could get a little bit down about themselves and about their situation in life. On the other hand, we know from Chassidus that really the essence of God is right here. And even though we might be small, so to say, in a quantitative sense, in a qualitative sense, we're really right where the action is. And the essence of God is right with us. And we have the ability to do a mitzvah and connect to that essence and to be able to really feel part of it. And as the Baal Shem Tov explained, that anybody who has a connection to any part of something that is an essence, they have a connection to the whole of the essence. So that even the smallest deed that we do can really connect us to such an incredible essence of Hashem that it's mind-boggling to think how high we can climb and how great we can become in that sense. So again, we don't want to get too low or too high, but we want to know that we have the ability to really at any time really feel humble or go for the top of the mountain. And as we know, that Mount Sinai was not the largest of the mountains, it was not the smallest of the mountains. It was a humble mountain, but knew that it was a mountain. And each of us is really a little mountain in our own right. And let's hold our head high and be able to go out there and conquer whatever we need to conquer, but be humble at the same time in dealing with those situations that require our humility. Take care. Have a great day.